Hello there, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by for your daily Reiki micro session. This is just a micro session, which means it's 5 minutes of Reiki. A normal session with me is an hour long, and a normal session is just going to be one person, not everybody watching the video, but that's okay. This gives you enough Reiki to give you an idea of if Reiki is powerful, if it's beneficial, if it can help you or not. And so thank you for stopping by to check it out. After we do 5 minutes of Reiki, then we'll do 5 minutes of questions. And for those questions, you guys can ask me about Reiki, or you can ask me about psychic stuff or mediumship stuff. All of those are kind of my areas of expertise. If you want to know where to get my favorite cherry pie recipe, you can ask me that too. We can talk about anything here. And if you have a question you would like me to read about, we can certainly do that as well once we get into the question time frame of this video. But to start with, we are going to begin with the Reiki. So what you need to know about that is I am setting the intention for whatever will benefit each of you the most as individuals. The other thing that you need to know is that even if you catch this broadcast after it's not live anymore, you can still get just as much benefit from the Reiki energy because energy is not limited by time or space. Aren't we lucky? Excuse me for a second. The camera's very distracting when you see pink on your teeth. Ugh. Anyway. So what else was I saying here? So you can use the Reiki even if we're not live, whenever you're receiving it. And I think the next thing is let's just get this started, shall we? As the air conditioner kicks in. All right, let's start the Reiki. Okay, so we're starting Reiki at 32 after the hour. That means we'll finish up at 37 after the hour. Hello there, Candace. Glad to see you back, my dear. Angela Lukes. Angela, hello, hello. My weekend was fantastic. It's actually not over yet. We have little ones visiting right now. Little sweet peas. They're going to be leaving tomorrow morning, so this still feels like the weekend to me. Using it for money and your unborn baby. What a great, wonderful intentions. I'm fantastic, thank you. Angela, what are you using your Reiki for today? Guys, remember to put thumbs ups on the video if you feel that it benefits you. That helps me to get in front of more people and help more people. Yay, little ones is just right. The youngest one is 5, and he's totally adorable. And then the next one up is probably 8 or 9, a little girl. And then just a little older than that's another little boy. And then there's a 12-year-old girl. So they're all fascinating ages to talk to. Very interesting little people. Stress relief. Woot woot. Reiki's good for that. Helps with anxiety and stress, emotions. La da 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 da. La da da da. It is wonderful fun. And the oldest little girl doesn't really talk to too many people, but she just opens right up to me. We get around each other and she just, I don't think anybody else knows that much about her life. It's so adorable. Two more minutes left of the Reiki. Shakoya, hello, hello. We've still got Reiki going for another couple minutes. How are you today, my dear? What are you going to use your Reiki for? La da da da, da da, la da da da, da da, la da da da, da da, da da, la da da da, da da. Highest and best good for you. I almost said that's my favorite, but there are so many good intentions out there. I think my favorite is whatever's the most appropriate at the time. It's like when I used to run an ice cream truck, sometimes people would say, "What's your favorite ice cream?" And I would say, "Well, different days it would be different things." One of the kids caught me on that one time and they said, "Well, your favorite changes." And I said, "Well, my mood changes." I think we've got about 1 more minute for Reiki. I can't remember exactly when I said we would end, but that seems about right to me. Woo woo. That's a fantastic one too, Miss Alicia. Oh yeah, kids tell it the way it is. They call it the way they see it, and there's no filter. 37 after, that's what I was thinking. Okay, and look, we just hit 37 after. Let's wrap up the Reiki. And I'm going to set my timer. You guys get your questions ready. I'm going to answer questions for 5 minutes. See if anybody wants to know my favorite place to get a cherry pie recipe or if you guys want other things. I think you guys usually want other things from me, don't you? La da 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 da. Where did my timer go? Okay, timer set. Where's the first question? It is. It's totally innocent. Like you can't even be mad at them. La da 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 da. So we're starting with a multiple choice question. Will Angela Lukes meet up with Jim this week or next week? Show me on 5 cards, please. La da la da 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 la da 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 la da 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 da. I'm gonna say you're gonna meet up with him right on the verge, right on the split between the weeks. That's where I see the only male court card coming in here. So as long as he's a king of arrows, either sun or ascendant, then that's when you're going to meet. If he's not a king of air, which would be Aquarius, what is that? Aquarius, Libra, what's our other air sign? Let's see. There's Aries, Taurus, Gemini. Gemini. Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Then you'll meet right between the weeks. Here's the thing, though. A lot of times people show up by their ascendant. Do you know their ascendant sign? So I'm going to say if you meet them, it's going to be right between the 2 weeks, right as they cross over. Let's see. Candace Ferguson wants to know, will she get some monies, honey, to help her with maternity leave from unemployment or otherwise? She does not care what source we're talking about. Will Miss Candace have money that will help her to make it financially through maternity leave? Yeah, because you're getting pretty close to having that baby, aren't you? La da 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 da. Mm-hmm. Interesting what we have coming up here. I see that you're kind of stressed out about this. And it looks to me like you're looking at like alternative sources of support here, which is good, always good. I think you are going to find some kind of alternative source of support. But I think you're also going to find that there's somebody around you who is always there for you during thick and thin that is going to help you as well. Somebody that I think this may even be somebody from work, probably somebody that you've worked with before or that you're working with now, but somebody that you're connected with through work. La da, la da da da. quite welcome, Ms. Angela. Less than 2 weeks. That's right. Have I had people invade my dreams to send me a message? I've never had anybody invade my dreams. I have had, well, I can't really say that. So, as far as I've had people come in and wake me up from dreams, and this was the person that I knew that passed away, and he thought that I had spent too much time in grief, and he came in with the message that he just literally said, the time for fucking around is over. That was 2 weeks after he passed. I guess he figured I should be done with it by then. And then I have had dreams where I would have a medium reading coming up, and sometimes I know that I have a medium reading coming up, and sometimes I don't. And I'll have dreams where the spirits will show me the circumstances in which they passed, or they'll show me something that they want me to talk about with their person for the reading that happened in their lives, something like that. So those are more invasions. The one after the person died wasn't even an invasion. I would have been happy to see him, but he really woke me up from a dream. The others were actually dreams. Let's see. When will Marcus and Shakoya get to see each other? When will Marcus and Shakoya get to see each other again? La da da da. Will that be by the end of this week? Baby, no. Will that be by the end of this month? By the end of this month, yes. But I think from the looks of these cards, I think you're probably still looking at, it's going to be at least the 25th before you see Marcus again, possibly after that, probably more like the 28th. Because even with that second question, there was still a delay. All right. Hope that helps you, Shakoya. Favorite cherry pie recipe comes off of the tapioca pudding box. The old school tapioca pudding, not the minute tapioca pudding. You go into the grocery store and you look for the red box and you look for your cherry pie recipe on the back of that box. That is the best homemade cherry pie recipe you'll ever make. Oh my gosh. Now I want cherry pie. Have I had living people invade? I have had living people invade. I wasn't thinking about that. But yes, I have. Only people that I was really close to, though. You like blueberry? All right, guys, let me get out of here and see what other trouble I can get into before all the little ones come back into the house again. And then I'll be totally distracted. Everybody have a fantastic day. If I don't see you here for a private between now and then I'll see y'all back on the next video. Don't forget to give a thumbs up if you feel like this video benefited you. Also, don't forget to to share it with other people it may benefit as well. And of course, thank you for being here. And thank you to those of you who are ordering private readings and private Reiki sessions. See y'all soon. Peace out.